Hi everyone. On today's journal, I would like to reflect on one of my favorite non-dual subject that our thoughts don't belong to us. Most of our thoughts arises without we choosing them. We might think we choose our thoughts. That is an illusion. If we take a moment to observe how thoughts come up, we will see they just come up. There is no entity within us who chooses our thoughts. The common belief is that the relationship we have with our thoughts is something like a master and servant, where we being one who in charge and have complete control over creation of our thoughts. If we really deeply question our mind activities or the thought process, you would see that our thought just arises in awareness. We do not choose to create them. We can see this in our experience if we observe our thoughts more deeply. Say, for example, how many times we stood on a station platform and saw someone standing too close to the platform and wondered if they fell, what would happen? Did you create that thought or it just appeared in your mind out of nowhere? I can give another example. Do you remember when you stood front of vending machine and pondered whether to choose tea or coffee? Then you have chosen tea. There was a thought that said to rather have tea than coffee. Did you have any control over which of those two thoughts appeared in your mind? It felt like you were in control, but you weren't. There was a choosing thought, but there was no chooser. The thought contained a choice between two drinks, but there were nobody there choosing the particular thought. The choice was also another thought, but it felt like you were choosing it. That's because the separate self imagined later in that process is never present in the actual thought itself. The separate self was imagined between two thoughts later in. Say, for example, as a third or fourth thought, separate self imagine saying that I was present there between first thought and second thought, choosing that drinks. The separate self either considered to be the initiator of the action or the subsequent enjoyer of them. So, what's the importance of, or why should we understand nature of our thoughts? Our thoughts shape our view of the world and the reality of it, as they are basic mental displayed projection by which we refer and relate to everything around us. The world you experience, or the world you see out there, you experience within you. There is no world without you. The world you see out there is our extension of our mind. Everything we experience within us through our senses, and our mind interpret the world we experience, and we experience within us. There is no world outside of you. So that's the key. That the key is, if we can have an understanding about thoughts, and you know that the thoughts and the mind activity create the world we experience. So that is a key. The minute you understand that, from then you can take control of what goes within you. So when I say within you, that is also outside of you, because there is no world outside of you. So everything happened within you. So that's why it's very important we should understand our nature of our mind, or our nature of our thoughts. So how we can take that into our day-to-day life, and how we can take as a part of the day-to-day life. It's like having an understanding that you are a sky, and your thoughts and feelings are cloud. The sky doesn't choose cloud when to appear, when to not to appear. It just happens. Cloud is just comes and go. So a sky not bothered about what kind of cloud is presented there, whether dark cloud or blue cloud or white cloud. The sky doesn't bother. Same as that, you present yourself as and send it that you are a sky, and the clouds are your thoughts and feeling. Let it come and go. Do not get bothered about what color of the cloud, and just see as it is just a cloud. So having the basic understanding, then that's going to help you to focus on your life, and the rest will fall into a place.